With Getting Over It with Ben Foddy, you've got a game that either people love to hate, or hate to love. There's no neutrality or middle ground that you can have with that style of game. And Eggcelerate falls into the same mould, but does it with cars, so expect the same response. Eggcelerate sees you getting from A to B across one of 30 courses, and you need to do this whilst keeping the egg inside the basket on the roof of your car. Turn a corner too fast, the egg's going flying. Land a jump awkwardly, it's no yoke, splat on the floor. So you need to make sure that you are careful, considerate, and consistent with the way how you move your car around each of these levels. Initially, you can take your time and really learn to be careful as you go around these courses, but as you get through the game, they're designed so that sometimes you need to hit things flat out and hope for the best. And the main thing that's kind of against the game for this is that you can't use a controller or a wheel. This isn't the game for those types of things. This is all about keyboard controls. So by design, things are binary. So turn left, turn right, I was using the arrow keys. It is all on or it is all off. And that's into the design, because then if you're being a bit janky, that egg's wobbling around and you're like, come on, stay in the basket, stay in the basket. As you go round, you'll start off with just corners to begin with, then you'll get different types of terrain. Then as you get through the game, big jumps will appear, punch gloves, windmills spinning round. Where it gets to about level 20-ish of the 30 was where the difficulty really ramped for me, and it was when it introduced fans. Now these fans are exceptionally powerful and they will just blow your car to the edge of the circuit. The issue with that is that if you hit like a hedge or a fence, that egg goes flying. If you're speeding too fast and that fan kind of catches you, then it will push you off in a certain like diagonal direction, and you've got to try and hold it all together, but then try and come off the brakes because there's a corner coming. That egg's gonna go flying. So some of those levels I found particularly insanely frustrating to get through, but get through them I would. The way how the game works also with Steam achievements is quite interesting as well. So if you just clear a level, you'll then get the next level unlocked, but there's always a goal time that you can try and get under, and if you do that, that unlocks a Steam achievement as if to go, woohoo, you did well. There's also developer times too, so if you really want to go nuts, they're there. I was nowhere near those at all, but I was getting quite a few of the goal times as I was going through the game. The other kind of tactic that you've got is that you can have the egg bounce on your car. So if you've just missed something slightly and it lands on like the bonnet, you might be able to kind of like nudge it over the line with your car and survive for another day. And I found that quite interesting and a good little mechanic. Not that it ever worked to my advantage, but I did have a good few bounceroos as I was going around the game. The main kind of complaint that I have with Eggcelerate is nothing to do with the controls or the setup or the way how it all works. I thoroughly enjoyed the experience and the challenge, and I think that the Steam achievement for like getting through all 30 levels without smashing an egg will be nigh on impossible for everyone, and if anyone does do it, hats off to you already. But it's with the length. 30 courses for me wasn't quite enough. I wanted more. And so if you are quite good at these types of games, you'll be done in under the hour, but then you'll be wanting to shave off times or trying to go for that like chain of levels where you don't make a mistake. But yeah, I just wanted more from Eggcelerate, more levels, some more different traps and designs, or even the ability, if there was ever to get to that kind of scale, to be able to make my own levels and then like send like a code where it could be rebuilt or something like that. That would be like the ultimate dream of Eggcelerate if there was to be a sequel. But with this just on the 30 levels, it's a great proof of concept that shows that it's fun, enjoyable, engrossing, frustrating, scream-worthy, and you want to shout at the game quite often. But I kept coming back for more, and that's really the sign of a good game, I guess. But yeah, a few more levels wouldn't have hurt. Eggcelerate is out now on PC. Written review will be over on highplayinggames.com. Until next time, don't keep all your eggs in the basket. This game ain't eggs over easy. Higher Plane Games is part of the Higher Plane Network, a completely independent media outlet supported by people like you. The goal is to create the best possible content that cultivates a richer indie scene for games as well as music and entertainment. To find out more and to get involved, visit patreon.com/higherplane network. Your support makes all the difference, and in return you'll gain access to bonus content and downloads. Thank you for watching.